The Blue Devil sounds like a political slur.
Oy vey.
Well, it's finally here. The CGI rehash of the best accidental online film marketing campaign of all time. I probably would have wrote this off as just another kids film trying to capitalize off of nostalgic characters. Video game characters, no less. But don't get me wrong though, this script is about as paint-by-numbers and cliche as it gets. It is by no means a good movie, in as much as it's entertaining. There are so many shameless product placement moments that it felt like watching a Michael Bay Transformers films when they would just advertise blatantly to the audience's face like it was no big deal. If you're looking for a film rooted in Sonic lore, then your Sega nerd boner is going to be let down, unfortunately. No other Sonic characters but Eggman even come into the story until Tails shows up in a credits cutscene at the end. You could literally replace Sonic with some random cartoon character, and Eggman with a cartoon, over-the-top evil scientist villain from any source material that you could possibly think of from a cartoon in the 90s, and the movie would be entirely unchanged. If I could describe this movie in 2 words, it would probably be good enough. The voice acting and live action acting are good enough. The CGI is passable for a silver screen film, but pretty good for an entire retread of what was originally advertised. And the script is coherent enough to tell a basic story with few holes or missing beats. It's a dumb kids movie with a quippy protagonist and a fun, over-the-top, stupid villain. Jim Carrey feels like his wacky self from the 90s, so if you like him doing that, you'll like him in this. Overall, it's a very safe film that takes no risks, and given the circumstances surrounding its creation, I can understand why it kinda had to be. It's dumb, but not unwatchable, with some dialogue that legitimately got a laugh out of me. It's a good film to take the kids to, which is probably why it's doing so well at the box office in the dry season for theatrical releases. I'll give it a 5 out of 10. It was entertaining enough to be watchable, and I might even watch it again if I was watching it with the right people. I hope that it gets a lot more campy and more grounded in Sonic's wacky, over-the-top video game universe in films to come, because if that was the case, I would probably get a lot more out of it.
So, you're supposed to be Tom's best friend that he won't shut up about. Well, I don't see the appeal. That is very gross! Let's go!
Hey guys, thanks for checking out the Sonic review. If you want to see more reviews in the future, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. And feel free to leave a like on the video if you think it was warranted. But if you didn't, you're probably an asshole.